with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans.
We in
Welcome
the
to Inside the Show.
You guys saw last video. I told you guys that
Freddie Freeman was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as Atlanta got past the Padres 3-2. Looking at the standings, the Braves are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Padres are in 4th place in the NL West, 17 games out of first.
Okay, well,
Pedro Strop grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Cubs took care of the Giants 3-2. Right now, the Cubs are in 1st place in the NL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd. The Giants are in 2nd place in the NL West.
Oh, it's starting. All right, let's go. I'm a designated hitter, so no fielding, just hitting.
That's the center, and Hicks has got a retreat going back.
We're in AAA. It's lit. We got called up 4 days before. Or 4 games before the thing. I wasn't expecting to get called up. I was just sitting back, relaxing. And then, bam, we got called up. So here we go.
And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ball game, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Brandon Navarro is our subject as the first-round pick makes his AAA debut in this one.
Yeah, he's one of the prize prospects in this organization, and he's been playing well enough down in AA to earn himself the promotion up here to the AAA level. I'm sure he's excited about making his debut, and he should be, but now he has to prove himself all over again. Now, the competition at this level is better, so the organization will want to see him perform well here before they think about giving him the call-up to the big leagues. They certainly don't want to rush him up there before he's ready, so it'll be interesting to see how he adapts.
All right, man. We got better pitchers, better everything.
From your exclusive home for
it's gonna be a lot harder, but
I think we can make the
joke.
on the air.
We dominated the AA.
The first of 4
dominated
between the Reno Aces and the
so
Tacoma Rainiers.
We can do this. Here we go.
Stepping in, Brandon Navarro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Navarro.
High in the air out to center field. Almonte has a beat on it. 2 down.
Make it. All right, not a good way to start off. So I think that was the first base. Okay, fly out.
Brandon Navarro is into the box for his 2nd appearance.
Trying to be great.
0 for 1 with a flyout.
Brandon Navarro.
Line drive to center field.
He caught it.
Almonte will get there, and he puts it away to retire
They
the
do not
side.
want me to do great.
Nothing across.
I'm trying to get the batting average
Half.
good before the season ends.
Navarro
let's see this guy
take
home.
another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Brandon Navarro will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And how about that, guys? He just...
Oh, I skipped through. I got my first
Nick Ahmed
hit.
comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can.
Trying to get my first steal in here, too.
Guys, a chance to make something big happen.
Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. O'Malley is there to make the catch, and now they may have the runner caught off a second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is
what
you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings. Set up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that just
that was an awful game.
Will be the show's coverage of
I just want to pinch hit for the rest of the season.
Minor baseball is air as we continue our tour around.
Oh, no, that's what he hit. Let's go.
Brandon Navarro will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Almonte has it in his tracks. One down.
It's going to be rough.
In now, Brandon Navarro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The batter, number 6. Designated hitter.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score.
Dude, what? Why'd you keep going? I let go.
He is in there. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. No errors.
I let go of it. You kept going. You passed it.
Brandon Navarro steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. High and deep to right center. G racing back to the track. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. And the run will score all the way from first. And he is in at third as he clears the bases with a triple. Peter O'Brien will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. In tight ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. John Ruth will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The tag, and he is out. So the nearly bat around here is 8 men come.
All right, well, I got to run. And I got 3 in, so.
Brandon Navarro ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Try to hit for the cycle one day. One day when I'm great.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our
next game. This is the last game of the season.
On your minor league baseball show has a AAA.
All right, let's go. 375. I'm not mad at that.
Brandon Navarro gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Navarro.
Short, hit hard. O'Malley scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning no. At the plate, Brandon Navarro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Navarro.
Come on, baby, one time. Here we go.
Line drive to left. Ledford is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 3
man. We
hits.
gotta start doing great like we did last game. Not this.
Navarro will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
There we go.
And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there
double
safely.
RBI.
Peter O'Brien will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Nick Ahmed will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Whatever.
A run on 2 hits, and they leave one to the bottom.
Oh, okay. Let's see the 4.
Brandon Navarro takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
I have wheels, you know.
Peter O'Brien ready to take another shot. Went down on. Two strikes. Here's the pitch. Runners on the move for second. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Oh, and he botches it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. But the recovery will get an out on the play as they do get the force at second, so put runners on the corners, but that could have been a whole lot worse.
Dude, of course the one time I run back, he drops it, man. Like, that would happen. I'm too asleep. I don't know what's happening.
Navarro digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this.
Oh, got it, too. Beat it out. Dang it.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Wish I could hit. Oh, damn. Didn't get anything.
Brandon Navarro steps in, looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Almonte going back, still going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
That's a home run.
And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
That's going to be the game. Very good. Thanks.
And as we wrap things up here, well, this guy right here is the recipient of our Tops Player of the Game award.
Any more games?
He winds up with 3/4 of it. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that's a wrap here.
Hey, I was supposed to the cycle?
Psycho.
Starting the cycle. Natural cycle.
Continuing coverage of
I don't think I've ever gotten
Miners Ball is aired. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Reno Aces and the Tacoma Rays.
Let's go.
Brandon Navarro will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit.
Get a little base hit. Let's get, there we go, natural cycle.
John Ruth will come forward now, back in. The 1-2. He's running towards second. Chop weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Navarro steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And he is out on a strong throw.
Dang it, they get an extra base hit for that?
Get him.
That's a double. In my book, that's a double.
Nice job there in center.
John Ruth stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. He's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Ledford. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Still third,
so 1 run here on 3 hits, including the home run.
My next hitting opportunity. Dang it! That's still
Brandon Navarro digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. To his right, Carmichael. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Last half of the 5th coming up.
I wish I was playing shortstop, man. I hate just hitting. I like hitting, but I want to get my fielding better.
Will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least
battery
1 across before the 9th.
was like my battery. Right, come on, man, let's go.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. John Ruth will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break.
The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man on.
And we lost.
And guys, a good outing on the mound.
Alright guys, I think
right
that's going to be the
recipient
end
of
of the
our
video.
top player of the game award.
Play, which I'll see you right now.
I thought he turned in a
There's no
really
other
good
game. So
performance.
guys,
His
thanks
fastball
so much
had
for
some
watching.
good life
If you already
to
make sure to
it.
hit
Really
subscribe
mixed his
button.
speeds well.
Like
He
the
kept
video.
guys guessing all throughout.
Really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys
So
in the
that'll
next video.
just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve